This is a video response to Trisha Paytas. I've been a follower slash fan of hers for probably off and on the past 3 years. When I first encountered Trish, I remember seeing a very tan, blonde, preppy woman who had on these outrageous Hello Kitty shoes. And she had the enthusiasm of a child. And first I thought it was kind of weird and kind of fake and bizarre, and I didn't really know how to take it. But I found myself sort of entranced by her and her attitude and her outlook and her eccentric personality, and I found myself coming back to her videos, watching her new videos, and after a while I started to connect to her emotionally. Like, that sounds kind of creepy, but I did, especially on her other channel, Trisha's Life. It's a more intimate setting where she talks a lot about her personal life and things going on and her feelings, and it's like having a friend. I feel like we are friends, and I relate to you, to Trisha, I relate to you on a very personal level. Anyways, the past few days have been very hard. I have cried with you while watching your videos. I know and I believe that the hurt you feel is genuine. This is not acting. You have the disadvantage of appearing to be, and I'm not saying this to offend you. You have the disadvantage of appearing to be a very fake woman, but you are not. You are not. Only the most ignorant and judgmental people would believe that. If they took the chance to be receptive and get to know you and watch your videos, they will know that you are one of the most genuine people out there, the most genuine, caring, and giving people out there. Anyways, I'm not sure what my point is. I feel like I need to put something out there for you, and I have some things that I need to tell you, but I don't want to offend you, and I don't want to hurt you, and I don't want to sound mean, because I'm not going to be saying these things to be mean. I'm saying these things because I care and I relate to you, to Trisha. You don't need to feel bad about your. I'm improvising this. I'm very bad at improvising. You don't need to feel bad for the intensity of your emotions. And you can learn how to cope and regulate those emotions. Some of us feel more than others. Some of us, it's harder for us than others to control that and manage those feelings. Some of us, when we feel hurt, we actually physically feel it in our body, in our hearts, in our chests, in our stomach. And that's okay. You don't have to feel bad. You don't have to apologize for that. There's nothing wrong with that. You are hurt. You've suffered a loss. And you don't need to be ashamed. I feel very bad because you say that you don't have anyone there to talk to. They'll tell you that you're being crazy and irrational. You're not. Your feelings are what you feel. Only you can know what you feel. Other people cannot measure your feelings. Other people don't know what you're feeling. And for them to say you're overreacting and you're crazy is not okay. What I'm going to say next, I'm a little worried about, because it's hard to tell people this and it's hard to hear this. But I genuinely believe that if you took a few steps in the right direction, your whole life could turn around. You wouldn't have mood swings. You wouldn't be so unhappy when you had bad emotions. You'd be able to deal with them accordingly. You wouldn't act crazy. I don't like crazy. Crazy's a bad word. Don't say you act crazy. Other people probably tell you that you do, but I'm sure you have a good reason for what you're feeling internally to act that way. Okay, so my point is, I sincerely feel that if you started to go to therapy, and I know that you have been in therapy, but for how long? And was it the same therapist? I mean, if you go to therapy for 2 years and stick with the same therapist your whole life, could change. Well, not really your life, but your attitude towards your life and how you respond to events in your life, such as this one, because I know that in the moment you can't help but make all these videos of your upsetment, I don't know if that's a word, upsetment, and all these tweets about what you're feeling, because you're impulsive, you're a very impulsive person, and that's okay, I am too, but we can learn how to control that, we can change that, we can discover how to be the kind of person we want to be. You don't have to be crazy. You don't have to act like this. You will still feel your emotions at this level of intensity, but you will learn how to deal with it, and you'll learn how to I can't even explain it. Your whole mind will be reprogrammed. You'll I am not saying this to be mean or offensive. I mean, I've read all your books. I have 2 t-shirts. I watch your videos every week. I would every day. I want to every day. But I feel like I know you. I feel like we're friends. I feel like if we lived in the same place, we would be very good friends. We would be best friends, and people would stare at us, and people would judge us, and I think we would relate a lot, especially with how we feel pain and emotions. And I don't believe it's because we're girls. I I don't think you have a mental illness or mental problem. I just think that you never learned how to regulate your emotions. And I think you could learn. And I think if you did, things would be great. And I don't know what else to say, and this video was horrible, and I will never become a politician. Um, Trish, I love you. You have a lot of people that are here for you. You have a lot of people who will always defend you, no matter what. Even if you make a mistake, we know that you have a heart of gold, And believe it or not, you help a lot of people with your videos. Just your videos of talking to a camera about your struggles, or how you're feeling. And just your whole worldview. You're just your personality. You are just a gem. People, fuck. People are drawn to you. Because by sharing your experience, we feel like you understand us because we understand you. And everything is gonna be fine. Everything is gonna be okay. And I don't know.